Hey everyone, it is Sue here, and it is actually Thursday night after work that I'm recording this. And after this week that I've had, it's just been super busy at work. I am just so excited to actually just take some time and relax and spend it with all of you. We're going to actually work on one page today. I'm still in Psalm 37. I have not had the opportunity during the week to work on more pages. I usually like to work in this traveler's notebook during the week, but like I said, it's been so busy that I haven't had the opportunity. So this is where we left off last Saturday, and it was Psalm 37 verses 1 and 2. Don't worry about the wicked, don't envy those who do wrong, for like grass they soon fade away. Like springtime flowers, they soon wither. And verses 3 and 4, trust in the Lord and do good. Then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Let me read that again. Trust in the Lord and do good. Then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Verse 4, take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires. So I do want to talk about that verse a little bit as we move along. But first I want to show you what I pulled out. I did pull out this Illustrated Faith sticker sheet because it has Trust God on there. So we'll see if we pull that in. I do have a stamp with some hearts, so I might pull that in. I'm in a washi tape kind of mood, so I have 3 pretty different washi tapes pulled out, so we'll see how we can incorporate those. I am going to work with the Gansai Tambi Pearl colors. If I can open it, we'll work with it. And of course, if you have any of these items, pull them out, use them. You know, one of my main focuses for these videos is about using up your stash. That's how these all began, was using up my stash of Project Life cards, which I am doing, I think, a really good job at, because I'm really, you know, using them up. Do I have hundreds left? I absolutely do. But now it's maybe, I would say, 50 less than it was. So that's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. And right now I'm just, because I know I want to do this, so I might as well do it now while I'm talking, is I want to actually use 2 3x4 Project Life cards. And I do know that this set of Project Life cards is from We Are Memory Keepers, and they call them journaling cards. I guess I shouldn't call them Project Life cards because, you know, but the series is Webster, and these are really old, but I do love them, and I have a lot of these. But I do want to show you, look at all this stuff I pulled out. I pulled out all of this stuff. Oh, there's like a lot of stuff here. Just really for 2 pages. I don't know. You know, I guess if I continue on using this particular set of journaling cards, I will be able to use a lot of this because I tried to match this pink color and, you know, pulling in some yellow and that type of thing. But yeah, so I think I did pretty well with that. So I will tell you that the pages already have some pearlescent paint on them, and that's leftover paint from something else I was working on. So I do know, I think I'm going to actually put this towards the bottom part of the page. I thought I might want to try to pull in some of this Liquitex ink just for the fun of it, I think I'm going to just drop a little bit on here, and just a little bit, just a little bit. In fact, I'm going to kind of do it this way. I don't want a lot because I don't want to lose that iridescent background. But I just kind of feel like I want to use some of this, so I'm going to. And we'll pull it in here and we're going to make it work, right? All right, so there we go. That's all I need to do with that, just to get it on there. And it also has a little bit of a, it's not necessarily iridescent, but it has a little bit of shine to it. And again, in this particular traveler's notebook, I'm trying to make all the pages have some sort of shimmer or bling or, you know, iridescent, something shiny on the background. So there we go with that. And I don't even know if I want to. Maybe I'll pull in a little bit, just a little bit of the lemon yellow. So let me kind of get that activated over here. And this is not going to be super yellow, but just enough to bring a little bit around the page. So now I actually have 3 colors on here. I have the very pearlescent color that was there. I have the darker yellow from the ink, and now a lighter yellow in the pearlescent. All right, I like it. I like it. You guys know I'm not super fussy with my backgrounds. That was super easy, and that's all I needed. All right, I'm going to give that a dry. Then we're going to actually get down these cards. So we'll do that next. And you can see I didn't put, you know, yellow down here because we know these cards are going to go down there. All right, so now I want to talk just a little bit to you about verse 4. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires. So what that means is not, oh, I'm going to have a desire to go out and spend, you know, $500 on craft stuff, and God is going to miraculously just give me $500. Like, that's a desire. That's my desire. That is not God's desire. What this is talking about is he gives us our desires. He puts our desires into our hearts. Okay, so there's a difference there. I remember years ago when I first was taught that, and I was like, wow, that is like a totally different way to look at it, because I would imagine that most people think, okay, if I have a desire, God's going to give it to me. But it's a little bit of semantics, right? So if he gives us a desire, it's from him. But I don't think all desires are from him. Because if they were, I mean, we would be a mess, right? Because if he gave us all of our desires, our personal desires that we come up with ourselves, yeah, no, that's not good. We want what God has in store for us. So that's what I wanted to say about that particular verse. All right, so let's look here and see. I don't like the way that that's not really sticking down. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where is, yeah, and this isn't going to fit in there. What I will do, and I know it's not going to fit all the way over, but just to help it stay down, I am going to put 2 staples in, and just to help it. And then after the video, I'll put a little something extra there, or even if I just close it up, it's going to help it. It's just because I'm so far along and the notebook is getting a little chunky. It needs to bend to stay onto the page. And sorry, if you hear squeaking, that's my parrot. I forgot to shut the door. So He wants to be part of this whole thing, but he can't. Well, he could if I had him here, but I don't. So it says, trust in the Lord and do good. So I think right here, and why not? That staple is right there. I'm going to put trust God right over that little staple. And you know what? I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive onto the back of it just to make sure. I just totally messed it up. Just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere at some point in time. All right, I want it to stay there for a long time. All right, there we go. So that is down. I do definitely want to put some washi. I think I'm going to start with a little bit of this washi on the bottom here. And oh, by the way, I came home and made a nice cup of coffee and it's sitting next to me. So I am going to have to take a sip. I am just going to have to. I would imagine most of you can relate to that. So in my typical style with putting washi tape down, I tend to almost always put it at an angle. And the other thing that I like to do is I like to put, you know, one design of washi on top of another and sometimes on top of another. So not only do I like the look of it, but it's a great way to use up some washi, right? So that's what it's looking like so far. So I like the bottom. I'm happy with that. I also have this washi. This is from Illustrated Faith Kit. And it says with him. I don't know. We'll see if we can actually get that on here. Let me take a sip. Look at my coffee. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I need to take a sip. I didn't take not even one sip of this yet. And I shouldn't be drinking coffee this late, but I am. Okay. I know I definitely want to get some hearts on here. But first, let's see. So I have this. This was in, I think it's an American Crafts, something I got at Michael's. Yeah, so this is just a page from one of those. And it says, trust in him. Before I put this down, I'm going to kind of just leave that, hanging here. I'm going to turn it upside down. Let's see what else we have to put on here. I'm going to actually zoom in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sorry, I know it's shaking. And I'm going to do that. Okay. So let's look. Now, I do have some yellow out. I'm going to kind of just move this over. So you can see what's here. And I'm just going to kind of figure out what I want to add by placing pieces down and then removing them until I get what I want. Right? I like that. I like that a lot. This is actually two different pieces of ephemera that I stapled together. So I kind of like the way that looks because I like the pink and the black. So that might go there. This is a cloud. Those are, well, I don't know if they're really clouds on there, but I do want to use this. I have this one little piece of a cloud I definitely want to try to use. Some yellow, I have hearts, I have grow in faith, I have flowers, right? I have all this amazing stuff. What I think I'm going to do is kind of go with the heart. And let me see. So if I go with the heart, let's see what I can do here. If I do something like that, I do want to remember that I have this. Can I put this on here? Let me see if I can do that and it looks okay. Sorry if my head is in the camera. Sorry. Oh yeah, no, you can't read that at all. So where can you read this? If I put it over here? No. Huh, you know what? I may have to put that on this page. Let's see. I'm just going to put it down over here and we'll figure out what to do with that later. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. I am going to go ahead and staple this up here. And I'm using my tiny attacher because I love it and it's easy. And one staple and it's done. It is done. So that's that. That piece is on there, and a little staple never hurts the other side. It really doesn't, right? It really doesn't. What did I want to pull from here? Maybe the camera? Because I want to use this up. This is Illustrated Faith as well, and they are the puffy stickers. And again, this is about using up your stash. So take it out and use it. Use it, use it. Okay, I'm going to put that up there. I think that's cute. I have these. I don't know, that doesn't look right. I have these. Do I have any other little hearts? I know I have more. I have these hearts as well. One moment, please. I think I have other. Here they are. Let's kind of look through these. These are just punched out hearts that I punched out long ago. Different sizes, different shapes, different colors. And let's see if I can build on this. Something like that. That I like. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to get that on the page. All right, so that's going to go there. I'm going to kind of do this over to the side here because this is small. I don't want to get adhesive onto the page. And we have this. All right, good, 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 good. Perfect. Okay. And on top of that, I think I'll put a little, should I put that one or that one? Oh, I think I'm going to go with this one right here. And we're going to go over here. So now it's 3 different hearts on top of each other, but staggered a little bit. I like that. Okay, I think that's good for hearts. So do I want to add, I know I'm going to write, so I need to leave room for that. I'm going to do a little bit of outlining. I think for now I'm going to kind of leave this, and let's go ahead, get some of these hearts on here. And I'll just pull out, I have Raspberry Jam, Hero Arts, Shadow Ink, and let's see if we can get some hearts on here. And I may cover these up as I'm writing or whatever. I'm putting my hand behind the page because this is so lumpy that it doesn't have a good solid foundation for stamping. So I'm just going to kind of do that. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm going to hit that with the heat tool, and we're going to write our verses on here, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to do a little bit of outlining as well, just around these hearts right here probably. I don't know, I might go around the cards as well, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna grab my black Uniball Signo, and that's what we're going to use. So I do like to add some more to the pages just by doing a simple little messy outline. Nothing super neat. It just gives more dimension to these hearts, and they now pop off the page a little bit more than they did before. You know what? I think I am going to outline these cards on the bottom. And I like to do it messily, so however you want to do it, if that bothers you, then do it neatly. Right? And I'm going to come around over here and go around over here. Okay. I can go on the bottom just a little bit down there. All right, so that's that. So since I'm really focusing on he will give you your heart's desires, that's what I'm going to write on here. So I'm going to remove this. This is a paper clip from this page here, but I'm going to remove it just for a minute so that I can write on here. And I'm going to write, he will give you, whoops, the desires. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking where I'm going to place the words so that I put them in the right spot. So he will give you the desires of your heart. Whoops. All right. So that is that. And you know what else I like? I like Take Delight. And you know what? I got some of that ink on my finger, and it's kind of getting around the page, and that's okay. So I'm going to write Take Delight. So I'm going to write over here, and let me see if I can get it in the camera for you. So take, I'm doing it extra dark, delight. Take delight. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to continue that, and I'm going to put in the Lord. So the verse says, take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. That's a different version than what this is. This reads a little, I wrote it, well, not backwards, but that's how I learned it, is this way. I wasn't looking down here at the verse. Okay, so I'm going to write in the Lord. Now this is a little hard because it is very bent over here. I mean, I can't write unless I lift it up. So we're going to put in the Lord. In the Lord. All right. I like that. So I can see here it's lifting up a little bit. I'll have to fix that. The washi's even lifting up around this little curved area right here towards the spine. So I will have to do a little something there. I think I want to write something in here. I think I'm going to write trust in the Lord. So I'm going to actually start over here. So trust in the Lord and do good. Oops. All right. Now I'm really done. It just looked a little bit too plain to me, that little heart right there, but now it looks good. I like this. I like it a lot. All right, we are done. I'm going to hold it up and give you a nice, slow, close-up look. And I will be back next Saturday, and we're going to continue in Psalm 37. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.